Our 8th grade class president, Jack Kendall.
Good evening, Mr. Adams, Mrs. DeBoer, Mrs. Kendall, Board of Trustees, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. My name is Jack Kendall, and as the President of Student Council, I would like to thank you all for coming to support us as we graduate from the Grosse Pointe Academy. This is the first graduation on the front lawn of our school that is also our combined baccalaureate ceremony. Thank you to Mrs. DeBoer, Madame Leslie, Mrs. Murray, Mrs. Martin, Mrs. Onifray, and Mr. Rockdy for everything you did to make this night happen live and in person. During our years at GPA, we had a chance to take trips, perform in plays, sing in glee, cook in the kitchen, create ceramics, compete in the gym, read in the library, take creative arts movement, speak French and Spanish, grow vegetables in the garden, build Lego robots, discover ourselves in Christian life, have fun, little buddies, learn how to write a 5-paragraph essay, travel the world in social studies, and crunch numbers in math. Thank you to each teacher who helped us become the people we are today. You were always available for us and supported us in our schoolwork and when we needed someone to listen. We would not be here without you. I would like to spend a few minutes celebrating each of the students in the class of 2020. Naya Zuri. When you came in 1st grade, we all noticed you were a little shorter than us, and while you grew here at GPA, your positive energy grew even more. You always knew how to make someone laugh, and I'm sure that you will be a great fit at Liggett. Wolf Bush. Your Tetris score will always be insane, and our Scribble.io games with Mrs. Murray will never be forgotten. As you continue school at South, you won't be able to play any more games with Mrs. Murray, but I'm sure you'll fit right in and have a great time. Sally Chen. We were excited to welcome you to GPA and the 8th grade. We realized how tough you were when you broke your arm and came right back ready to learn. Ethel Walker School is really lucky to have you. Mallory Childs. I think we all know what Mallory is going to be doing at Liggett in her time there. For those of you who don't know, Mallory is a very good singer, and I'm sure she will make an amazing addition to whatever Liggett has for a music program. Her time at GPA has prepared you so well to make Liggett a lucky school to have you. Kobe Donaldson. Kobe and I have known each other for about 11 or 12 years now, and while I don't really remember anything from the early school, because we were 2 or 3, the field trips and baseball games we went to in Chicago are unforgettable. Although you won't be coming to South, I know that you will love Liggett. We can't wait to hang out after school. Ella Hennis. Although you just joined us at the GPA, you fit in amazingly well and made so many friends in the short time you were here. You always did so well in your classes, I know that you're going to be a star at Liggett. Carter Richards. Even though you joined in 7th grade, it seemed like you were here the whole time. You easily made friends with all of us and fit in perfectly. Our basketball team couldn't have gone undefeated without you, and I'm sure that South's basketball team will be happy to have you. Jack Rollins. When you came to GPA in 1st grade, we quickly became friends, and throughout the years at GPA, you became one of my best friends. The memories we made growing up are unforgettable, and I'm sure that we will grow up and make even better ones. Gwen Smith. When you joined us in 1st grade, you were probably looking down at all of us because you were taller than each of us. But that didn't stop you from being a nice and always positive person. The class would not be the same without your interesting jokes that we could never really hear. I can't wait to see you at South. While this wasn't the end we expected, we have been a small yet mighty group all the way through GPA, so it should come as no surprise that we had all the strength in the world to power our way through the end of our 8th grade year, doing school in our houses, missing trips and our end of the year play, and time we hope to spend together before going to high school. Now it's time to say goodbye to GPA, at least for now. I'm sure all of us will come back and visit once or twice. Now we are freshmen in high school, and while there is much ahead of us, we know the Academy has prepared us for all there is to come. It will always be an advantage that lasts a lifetime. Thank you.